Are you rich?
No, I'm broke.
What? Look at you're so rich. Look at your background, dude.
Yeah, I'm just a big dresser, basically.
Okay, so please introduce us to yourself.
Okay, so this is Shakeem King, Sakeem King. I am a poet. I am a singer, a musician, a rapper, spoken word artist. Man, of many talents. I'm blessed to have them.
I didn't know that you sing. How long have you been singing for?
Uh, I've been I've been claiming it for like a month now, but I always could sing. I just never really put a lot of time into it. You know, it's just now I just feel like I need to start being more confident in myself and with the gifts that God gave me.
So what made you pick the saxophone? Cause
Um,
that's your go-to instrument, right?
yeah, it's my one of my main instruments is number three on my list. But what happened was I used to pick on my homeboys that played in band. I was a football player all my life, so I picked on my homeboys that was in band. I was like, all y'all do is blow, man. I ain't doing nothing special. I can do it. And we went from a bet, and just turned out I was kind of sort of natural at it, and it threw off everybody, even myself. So ever since then, I just kept teaching myself more and more.
What other two instruments do you play?
I play piano, I play guitar, I play drums, I play flute, I play harp, I play trombone, I play tuba, I play bassoon, I play oboe, I play trumpet, I play marimbas, I play djembes, I play steel drums, I play double bass upright. I can fiddle with the electric bass. It's not the best I can do. It's just because trying to transfer the upright to the electric's always been a problem for me mentally. The fingerings are different, but the keys are the same. Um, what else I can play? Oh, I just learned I could play an ocarina. I learned
What
that
is
two
that?
days ago. It's an instrument from a game called Legend of Zelda, and one of my friends had one. And I just picked it up and started playing the theme song out of nowhere. He just like, "What can you play, bro? Like, what you can't play? Like, you just picking up instruments now? Like, that's crazy." So,
What made you want to play instruments in the first place?
um, honestly, I love music. I always loved music. So to be able to control music was the ultimate goal for me in life. My first love was drums. That's my main instrument. People don't know that about me because I don't play drums a lot on Instagram or around people, but drums is my first instrument. Being able to control the beat, being able to just be the present and the heartbeat of the music always been a joy for me because I don't know, I just love music.
Okay, so who would you like to collaborate with, alive or dead?
Oh man, Bob Marley, definitely
Ooh.
Bob Marley.
Why?
Yo, when you say somebody whose music was a movement by itself, that's Bob Marley. I love that. Anytime you made a song, no matter what color, no matter what place in the world you was at, you was listening to Bob Marley. You might not even be a reggae fan, but if you heard Bob Marley, you would listen to the song.
Mhm.
It's just I like that. It's the power of music from people like him, people like Michael Jackson, people like Beyonce. They don't realize their songs move nations and moves generations. And I want to be like that. I want to be able to be in the history books as somebody who moved the generation to appreciate music again.
Why do you think music has such a powerful influence on us, on our emotions?
Well, one, this is one of my goals to be a music therapist, but us as people, we cling to things that makes us feel good.
Yeah.
And with music is a part of our brains that connects so many things with music. As a kid, your mama used to hum to you. You feel what I'm saying? Your mother used to hum to you, maybe a nursery rhyme trying to get you to go to sleep, and that comforts you. Since then, music just naturally always comforts you. And it's just something that we can't get away from. Music been here so long, like music's been here so long to the point where it's been proven that the cavemen made instruments just to play. Like music is so deep and people don't realize how deep music is. You can change somebody's heart just by music. And
So, did you see the movie Drumline?
yes, definitely, definitely.
Of course. Yeah, like it's one of the like the I like to think that it put marching bands on the map,
Did
for HBCUs. Like, would you agree?
it definitely did.
For sure.
People, like I think
Sorry,
people want um
no, go ahead.
so I don't even think people would even like look at marching bands if Drumline never came out, for
Yeah.
real.
So it also had a subject for artists such as myself. It really, really irked my nerves, but like it was like brushed off in like the popular world. But the fact that he couldn't sight read. Can you explain what sight reading is and the importance or not unimportance of it if you want to be successful in the business?
Okay, so it's two ways to sight reading. Sight reading is the ability to see music for the first time, understand all the technical bounds of it, understand the level of that song without practice. To be
Mm-hmm.
able to sight read, you're actually able to read the music quickly and perform that almost not perfectly, but almost like 80% correct without mistake and error. And that's a challenge for a lot of artists because nowadays music, unless you're a musician in a band, sight reading is really not something that people see as important. But as an artist of any genre, you should be able to sight read because you never know. You might get go to a show and somebody be like, "Yo, I want to hear you sing this song." You never heard the song in your life, and you can't perform it. Now you disappointed your fans. Now you
Yeah.
probably lost you lost somebody in your fan base. So I think sight reading is very important. It's just not stressed enough. I think reading music, period, is important. It's not stressed enough because everybody like, well, I play by ear. I play by ear. That's nice. But competing with somebody who can read music, you're always going to be showed out, no matter what.
Yes. Say that again. Okay. So you do IG live, open mics very often. How do you find them?
Really, what happened was the first time I did an IG open mic, I got invited to somebody else's open mic. And then I did their open mic and I got invited to other people's open mic. And next thing I know,
Oh.
it was a whole community out of nowhere that's been built through IG since this quarantine. And there's people who post up, people's open mics. Let me shouting out some people. For Open Book, she's one of the people that posts everybody's open mic. If she knows about it, she tries to post it every day. She updates it so people know, like, oh, this was going on. Um, and then once you get in a community, because there's many communities on IG, I'm in like 8 or 10. I don't even know. Some people claim me. I be like, oh, I didn't even know we knew each other. It's just you just
Do you
gotta
do you get do you get stage fright when you do these open mics?
never like unless I'm doing something. I've now started to open up and show people more of my talent. So if I'm singing, I might pause a lot more than when I'm just getting on saxophone. And it's just because I'm not nervous. It's just I don't like myself as an artist singing wise right now. So I'm pushing myself to be better. but I never really had stage fright ever in life, to be honest. I always been that, look at me, I do this type of person.
Which so let's talk about the pandemic and how it's affecting artists everywhere in the world. What are your thoughts on that?
So, to be honest, the pandemic really pushed me back a lot more than what people realize.
Oh no.
Um, I had 115 gigs set up. I was finally getting a tour that I wanted, a paid tour that I wanted. I was actually about to be finally a step closer to being the mainstream instrument I wanted to be. I was starting to work with more people, and when I looked up, everything got canceled at one time, and it put me in a financial place where I have to work now, which sucks. But
Mm-hmm.
um, I also learned a lot about myself during this pandemic. So even though there's a negative, there's a positive, and that's the part that people have to realize. I've grown a lot more as an artist, realizing this was a good practice for me. You know, I've done meet so many famous people playing on IG that I'll probably never meet in real life. Like I've been playing for Wayne, who is one third the voice of man, and he's just like, "Oh my God, you're amazing. Why you're not famous?" DC on Fly, Emmanuel Lewis, um, uh, Afron Crawford done heard me play saxophone. Like there's so many people that's known already meeting me on IG, and it's like I feel like this pandemic was not a good thing, but yet it was a turning point for a lot of artists to see
Yeah.
where they really stand. You know, either you was gonna get with the program and keep pushing, or you was just gonna give up on your dream.
Wow. I like that a lot. Can you talk to us about your project Emotions on Spotify?
Yeah, so Emotions is one of my first projects I ever dropped that's purely jazz fusion music. There's no lyrics, it's just me ripping it on the saxophone. Um, the first song I will talk about is Funky Feelings real quick. Funky Feelings was a completely improv song. I went, heard the beat, told the boys I liked that beat, and from the top of my head made the whole song. Did not stop recording, um, just all the way through, just one time, and made that one song. And
Wow.
Emotions, I call it Emotions because each one of them songs I basically went through one time and played, and I felt that named emotion when I was playing on that track. It's Funky Feelings, then it's Love, then it's Confusion, then it's Lust. Or in today's world, it's lust, then confusion, then love. And emotion is a story, a love story, no matter how you look at it. We all go through a cycle of either love to lust or lust to love.
Hmm. What's your favorite wine?
My favorite wine is going to be Chardonnay. I love
Ew.
what? I love Chardonnay.
You have poor
Or
taste in wine.
or Stella Rose Black. I love Stella Rose
You're
Black.
very poor. I need to take you on a wine tour, my friend. You have very bad taste in wine.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So can you play something for me?
Yes, yes, I can.
Are you gonna play the thing?
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Give me a second. I'm
No,
trying.
no rush, no rush. In the meantime, for those of you who are watching, I definitely encourage you to go to his Instagram, SAKE. Why am I looking up? I can look at on here. SAKEEMKING. He also has a Spotify as well, and not a YouTube?
No, I have a YouTube too. It's the same thing.
Am I
Everything's
following
gonna
you? I
be
don't think I follow you on YouTube. I apologize.
you good. I nobody really knows about my YouTube page just because I don't know how to push it correctly yet as me trying to learn how to market myself.
But you already do so much, so don't beat yourself up. You're doing a great job, by the way. I don't know if anyone's told you that.
Thank you so much. I try my hardest. I try my best.
You're doing amazing.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm ready. Bravo, bravo. Thank you, thank you so much for that. Oh, that made my Halloween so special. Okay, so
You
where can we like you, follow you, stalk you, all that fun stuff?
can follow me all Billy at Shakeem King SakeemKing. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I'm about to start TikTok to see what I can do with it, and YouTube, all of that. I'm trying to learn how to make more time to push more content out because, like I said, I sing, I rap, I do poetry, I do multiple instruments. So I'm just trying to center it around figuring out how to actually use social media better as a growing artist.
Well, like I said, I think that you're doing amazing. So don't be so hard on yourself. I think that sometimes we set a standard, and if we don't see us meeting that standard, like we're disappointed in ourselves. But like as an observer, as someone who's watching you, you're doing great.
Thank you again. Thank you so much. That
Of
really
course.
helps.
I have one last question. So
Mhm.
watching your open mics, you're always smiling. Why are you always smiling?
I believe that in this world we have so many negative people, so many negative things, And if I can be a positive light for somebody to make their day better, I'm gonna be there. Like,
I love that. Well, Mr. King, I definitely appreciate your time and you enjoy the rest of your Halloween, okay? Do you celebrate
I'm
Halloween?
trying.
Are you doing anything fun today?
Well, my son was gonna go
Your
out, but
son?
he's yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 24. My son's one.
You're not 24.
Yeah, I'm 24.
Dude, I swear I thought you were 16. I swear to God.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, you look so young.
Oh man, that's the first for that. I usually get old.
All right. Well, I hope you and your son have a fun day, okay? Thank you so much for taking your time to talk to me.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I really appreciate it. I love watching you. You're so sweet and so amazing.
You're too kind. Thank you. All right. You enjoy some candy for me.
Definitely.
All right. Bye.
Bye.